What's up guys, Laren here, once again with a banger video, this time with a 27 Dawn of the Infinite Galakrond's Fall. I love healing this dungeon, although the trash when fortified in the ring area before the second boss can be quite nasty, not gonna lie. The Tainted Sand debuff and the Chrono Burst debuff on 2 players is super nasty, and sometimes it infuriates me that someone can just drop to 100 to 5% health, or even just die in a global of that debuff. But it's a very fun dungeon to heal regardless, personally. Meta-faced Timeways, the second boss, is awesome to heal as well. The dragons and the gunks too, and Galakrond as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video with commentary on some of the bosses, and enjoy.
We will keep the reinforcements at bay while you take care of their commander.
Right! We've got your back!
Interrupt.
Although this chrono viewer.
Oh my god, please stop.
Interrupt.
Sacked me, Guru.
Interrupt.
I gonna stop this Temple Slice.
I don't have. Actually, he can probably be feared now. Yeah.
Oh shit, we're getting Laren. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, he can.
Hey Sarcisa, what's up? Thank you so much for the
Okay.
resub with Prime. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Here we go into the first boss. There's not really much to talk about in here on this boss. It's quite simple, straight to the point, and easy. Just make sure that people are topped up before the circles mechanic, and just dodge circles, soak the actual circle, otherwise the group wipes, and just make sure that when the tank gets the absorb mechanic that you actually heal through it and then dispel it immediately, otherwise the tank will be in trouble. But that's pretty much the fight.
Nothing.
Your lifespan is mine! You will not get past me! Reel from the shards of time! You will not get past me! Your lifespan is mine! You will not get past me!
Breath of Ian's.
Reel from the shards of time! Time itself cannot stop
Zephyr.
me! Your lifespan is mine!
Nice charge.
Now to open the
Thank-
Timeways.
You guys have stuff to survive?
Yeah. Doesn't mean we will survive though, but yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do the guy from the right.
What a mess! The Timeways are all misaligned!
We have higher chances to survive.
It's gonna take a while for me to
Infinites
get
have done
the
well covering their
guys here, but
tracks.
they will spawn soon.
This will take us some time.
This will take us some time.
Champions, you must ways that appear. We cannot have them further twisting the
When do you think the Infinites went to, Nosdormu?
I
do
used
not know.
way too much stuff there
They have
for
often
myself.
tried to corrupt the
I hope I
true
don't get it again.
Timeways. They the Bronze Temple to do so.
Grit, you need to kick star.
Must be
Ellie here.
far in the past, then. They risk
I
unraveling
go get the
all
doggo.
if time is
Laren, do you want to
Kill
share
it.
first?
And they will stop at nothing
Sorry, what?
to ensure the rise of
Do
my
you want me to
darkest
shield on the
self.
first bite from doggo?
You're resigned.
Whatever you need. I don't
Okay,
really
then
mind.
I'll use it.
Oh, does it immune the parties as well?
Breath of
Yeah,
Ends.
it immunes the bounce. If he doesn't take damage from it.
I see. Karuk. Crit.
I'm in trouble, I guess, maybe. Yeah.
Karuk. Probably dead. Yeah.
That's fine, let's kill that, okay. That was still good.
It's not the leeches, it's these moments, whatever they're called.
Your time has ended.
Better you didn't put it in combat at least.
Hmm? I
We
didn't
are
want to
back
trigger the intervals.
there. No, I mean Kurva. He aggroed and
Oh.
died.
Okay.
It's so shit that I have to be on this kick though. Because I have to interrupt my heals on someone that has the debuff.
I'm moving out late so I
which
can
one?
self-heal a bit.
Which kick?
Start.
Yeah, cooldown actually.
Is that enough? Oh!
Okay, we kill. Oh. Go for the doggy back. Careful of the leads here on the left, we don't pull it here. We do not want.
Breath of Ends. Divine Shield.
You at the front.
Win is on twist, yeah.
Looks like the moment put the debuff on as well.
Yeah, it's the moment, not the leeches. Better put 10
Okay.
cents on us.
Didn't lose anything there at least.
Have we got more?
Getting
What is that?
so bad at Rust in this dungeon.
Need mana to kill these.
Can we don't pull the backs behind?
Even the aspect of time
This is
Not
gonna...
comedy.
will
no
allow
comedy.
to disrupt the Timeways.
Like, it has a huge hitbox. I'm afraid you guys get insta-milled.
No! We're trying to fix them!
Go insta, go insta.
In regards to Manifested Timeways, this boss is a bit hard to heal as Shaman I found. Manageable, regardless. But as a healer that's very glued to the ground, you have to be very careful and considering of making great use out of Nature's Swiftness and Spirit Walker's Grace for efficient healing for the debuffs. So how this boss works is you want to make sure that the people, mainly one of them first, is on the light zone, so they get dispelled, and the rest of the group is on the dark zone because we get a 40% damage reduction in that specific area. I think it's 40%, I might be wrong, but it's definitely a DR effect on the group that is very good. For once the person with debuff gets dispelled, everyone takes less damage in that area. And you want to make sure that people are topped up before the first debuff, and you have to dispel it immediately, and then you have some spare time to heal the group back again, and the other debuff will time out eventually, because you cannot dispel manually both. You will dispel one instantly. Unless you're a dwarf, then you can manage that, but it's a bit hard to communicate, and you have to do it yourself if you happen to be a dwarf. Other than that, you want to make sure that you have Cloudburst before the actual debuff mechanic, and make sure you have P-Wave available because it's very good. I think even playing continuous waves you will not have it for a reset. You might, I'm forgetting at the moment, but even if you don't, you also have other cooldowns like Ascendance and Ancestral Guidance that you can make use out of. Spirit Link is a bit awkward to use on this fight, but you can definitely communicate with the rest of the group if you're gonna use it. And yes, if you think that you are in trouble in regards to movement and healing at the same time, like I said, save Spirit Walker's Grace and or Nature's Swiftness for those moments, as it helps a lot.
Time, but and then it just blew up.
And the aura.
With me, champions. The pathway is opened.
Three, two, one, go.
You shall not interfere with our infinite dawn!
One dragon. Bloops.
Oh really, Sarcisa? I don't blame it, to be honest. Healing is a bit weird this time around, not gonna lie. I've been enjoying Havoc, Demon Hunter as well. And Elemental Shaman too. It's just nice to chill and, you know, not heal for us.
Let me know, Laren, when your setup is ready so I can pull.
This is only one, right?
I shall be with you in a sense, but not as you know me now.
I'm good whenever.
It's Galakrond.
Breath of Eons.
He was the biggest proto-dragon ever. His hunger nearly consumed all of dragonkind.
Not sorry if you parry pull this one block here. I guess we can skip it.
Watch anti-dragon. Did we double next?
I don't think we can.
I don't think we did.
We don't need to do it. Fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking it, like, this seems very rough on high key.
Yeah, I think it's no go.
I mean, you can't do it without lust anywhere, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Let's do one by one. I also broke that, I didn't even notice. Guess I should have used shield. I thought that was fine.
You're sleeping, bro.
Kill this chain so I can go right after we kill the next one. So I can drink right now. Yeah.
Shade, yeah, kill Shade.
So I don't have to drink after we kill the next one.
Yeah. I have
Okay.
Sapphire, Push.
Uh,
I have Renewing.
It's just the one.
Be careful.
I got to drink, so it's fine.
We've gone back before the
I start with
aspects were even the
Renewing.
aspects.
Sapphire after.
We have to find
Unless
the
you disagree.
Mhm.
Roto aspects. They'll know what to
You
do.
getting more chunks?
No.
Zephyr.
I think I breath next, so we get breath on the second phase of the boss.
Should work.
Ah, it's because we don't have a suit for this fucking dragon. That's why it's destroying me. Maybe Veruk should play a
Yeah,
suit of
I
this.
can spec into it for sure.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be ready for every dragon. But
Yeah, if I can get first and third already.
Mm.
Eager.
You're absolutely right.
I was wondering because it felt off why these guys are destroying me.
Mm.
But makes sense when they have more damage. Midi mana, go, good to go.
I'm good. I'm gonna alley here.
Breath of Aeons.
Yeah, they got beaten.
Do you manage to drink? No. Damn.
Go too close.
Ooh, a chunk? Can I take a chunk?
Uh-oh. That slime is full of
We don't, like, you don't need to do it right, you are in combat, we can just pull boss.
Can pull whenever.
Need to mop
Okay.
this up.
Ready?
Watch for the wind phase, it actually hurts. In regards to the third boss, I actually don't like this boss at all. The corrosion debuff is very nasty. People have to make sure that they have a defensive before they get the mechanic. Otherwise you can drop from 100 to 10 pretty quick. On Fortified you will drop close to that, but on Tyrannical I can guarantee you that it will almost straight up one-shot you if you don't use a defensive. And yeah, that's pretty much the fight on P1. On P2 you want to make sure that you have same stuff with in regards to Spear Walker's Grace and Nature Swiftness, that you have some sort of healing on the go, and make use out of Cloudburst before the Winds mechanic starts, and have a Riptide on cooldown, and then you can apply Primordial Wave and Healing Wave cleave everyone in the group. Also try to make sure that you have 2 to 3 stacks of Undulation. You can use a weak aura to track that, so you have 50% healing increased from Undulation on every person in the group. And if you need, you can also use Chain Heals during High Tide for efficient AoE healing. And you can recall Cloudburst if you need more AoE healing on demand. That's pretty much P2. You also need to be careful again with the Corrosion debuff because it still goes out on this phase, as well as onto the next phase, which is P3, where we have 2 dragons. Like I said, you need to be careful again with the Corrosion debuff, and you want to make sure you dodged the Fire Breath, the frontal, as well as just healing constantly, because the dragons now will start shooting out targeted spells to the group, so you need to make sure that people are healthy and before, for example, if they get a corrosion debuff on them, so you need to make sure that people are healthy for that.
Depends if it's on mid or Oh, yeah. Go to the other dragon alpha. Nice. Do you need a trade? Okay, I'm fine.
Should we just stay next for Alpha on pool next time, or what? Not on pool in second phase.
No, I just need to not be near them when they face. Like when he splits into more blobs.
Same
I
turtle,
cannot be
same.
close to them. Like that.
I look out for the occasional decars.
Do we play this double? Or just...
Yeah, do it double. I think
You
this.
take this? You take
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one?
yeah. I
Not
throw.
sure yet.
Very well, little dragon.
Hmm? Oh, I throw now. You went in. Okay.
Came here with the
I thought you were in.
No.
They must be working together.
Laren was behind, so we can pull yet.
We were eating.
Really bad.
Okay, I had to waste my stun there, so good luck.
Yeah.
Because if the guy behind.
Yeah.
I did.
LV and Moon, I mean Diamond.
Breath of Eons.
Kirva, you got debuff.
No.
For the future of Azeroth.
Interrupt.
Normal kicks.
I kicked.
Silence.
I'm on Diamond. Solo.
I'm on moon. I'm on moon.
I'll do triangle next.
I need stop for this debuff.
I don't have anything. I have fear, so I can maybe hit it.
Interrupt.
Did I get it?
On Corva.
Silence.
Nice.
I have
I
shot
only
again.
had to press tab 5
Just tag
times.
me now.
I pressed tab 5 times until it targeted caster. Like what?
Interrupt.
Yeah, I'm running out of stuff here.
Okay.
Maybe.
They are dying.
You want to rescue
Stunning.
here?
I got beam. I'm fine.
Interrupt.
That pack would have died 5 days ago with proper DPS.
Where's the proper DPS?
On different classes.
I'm on Star.
Somebody star.
Can someone start the RP?
Interrupt.
Holy shit, I fucking knew it.
The Titan's puppets have
Where
come
proper
to face me.
He's siphoning Galakrond's essence into a
Breath of
vessel.
Eons.
It looks kind of like the dragon soul, but even more ancient.
Interrupt.
A hunger lost to the ages. One which I shall reclaim.
I need an opening to destroy that relic.
And pull the boss. Finish this, I guess. What do we hit on this boss?
One of the Earth Surges.
Are you sure? It's a vibe on last phase if he doesn't stuff for it, but yeah, I don't know.
Depends on cooldown timings. If we can line up so that we have all cooldowns, then we're good.
And in regards to the last boss, we have Galakrond. This boss fight is very healing intensive. There's a lot of AoE healing and single target healing as well to be done during the encounter. My first and biggest tip so far would have to be, please put Chromie on focus, because she is a very, very important part of the fight, as you need to make sure that she's healthy before the Surge Blast mechanic. I think that's the name of the mechanic, I might be wrong. During this phase, actually, the person that gets targeted with it, you need to make sure that they're topped for the AoE, and if that happens, have Riptide applied on everyone in the group, but primarily Primordial Wave that same person, and then you can healing wave them up either with Nature Swiftness, or if not, just manually casting Healing Wave. It does a lot of damage, so even if the person uses a defensive, you might need an emergency single target heal, and that would be Healing Wave paired with Nature Swiftness. You can also use AG in that same moment, and if you don't have that same ability, you can also use Spirit Link, as Spirit Link is a very good CD to be assigned in this phase, as well as the Shield, which is the last phase in this encounter. I wouldn't really recommend using Spirit Link on P2, which is the intermission and the shield mechanic that you have to break through. That phase is very healing intensive, but I found that Spirit Link is very awkward to use because the group gets very easily split up because you have to dodge the incoming lines, and I would not recommend using Spirit Link in that same phase. While we are talking that phase, actually, you want to make sure that you are using Cloudburst efficiently on this phase. So before it starts, drop Cloudburst, and then make sure people have Riptide applied pretty much on every player. Make use of Primordial Wave when it comes up, because you should have 1 or 2 uses in this fight. Mainly one again coming from the Surge Blast mechanic, as you're playing continuous waves, so the 30-second cooldown allows you to have Primordial Wave again for this intermission, which is very, very good. Make use of Chain Heal with High Tide, and you can also use Ascendance and or Healing Tide Totem throughout the intermission. I would not recommend you to use both at the same time. I think you should be considering and think about splitting up your assigned cooldowns, as this fight, like I said, is very healing intensive and you're gonna have to split them up. The way I'm healing Chromie right now is just using Earth Shield on her, so she takes 20% increased healing taken, and I'm just pressing Riptide and Healing Wave on her, so my mana doesn't plummet, because, like I said, it's a very healing intensive fight and you're gonna need a lot of mana. I've heard from feedback that if you have the Voodoo totem from Ataldazar, that you can solo healer with the trinket, which is very funny to me, how a trinket just disables an entire mechanic. Sadly, I still don't have that trinket, so you don't see me doing that here on this boss, but it is very good if that works, because it saves you a lot of mana, and you're able to spend that same mana on actually healing the group throughout the fight, other than that spending mana on Chromie. But yeah, make sure that you have some sort of like healing cooldowns, at least one of them, for the shield phase, which is the last one, as it's still very healing intensive as well, and it requires a lot of AoE healing. You also get cooldown reduction if you're in the shield, which is good because cooldowns come back faster naturally, but do make sure that you have some sort of cooldown for this phase, as it is very healing
like a big shield.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and I'll see you on the next one.
I can use ER, but I'll get punished. What do you think? If I get debuff?
I rescue you for now.
Okay, I'll just hold it.
What's your health for orange?
Renewing is available.
Got some damage here.
Up.
Holy crap, that was close to be very...
Breath of Aeons.
Yeah, camera angle was a bit yikes.
Yeah. So shortly after these odds, we should have transition. There shouldn't be another blast.
X. I don't know the silence now. Global.
Don't use anything here. The odds will despawn soon, also. He can potion already. I lost.
Here, let me give you a boost.
You will not disrupt
Darkness. Zephyr.
Volcanic.
Easy energy. Look at that.
I fucked up that phase, by the way. I completely fucked up. I got hit by Volcanic 2 times and I wasn't in at the start.